everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our topic comprehension ability. Now, this is part number 26. Well, as you all know that in all these sessions, we have been discussing reading comprehension. So, in this session as well, we are going to discuss some passages and questions based on it. So, in this session, we will discuss passage number 11 and passage number 12. Also, we will be discussing questions based on these two passages along with answers and detailed solution. So let's begin this session. This is passage number 11 and passage number 12. So first we will begin with passage number 11. Okay, so this is part number 26 and passage number 11. So let us begin. First of all, we'll read the entire passage and after that we'll start attempting the questions because in all these sessions we have started short passages. So in this session as well, we will see short passages, that is passage number 11 and 12, and based on which we will be doing some questions. So let's begin this. So first of all, we'll read the entire passage and then we'll solve it accordingly and answer the questions that follow. Okay. So first of all, let us read the entire passage and after that we'll come to the questions. Now, it will be a mistake to think that he was given only buckets. He also received many brickbats. Now, buckets means actually it is a bouquet of flowers. Bouquet means a collection of flowers. So as you must have seen that bouquets are, and bouquet we call it, and there are some flowers and they are given to any person just because he is appreciable or he has done something which is appreciable. He also received many brickbats. Brickbats means you can say bricks. Okay, that bars of brick or something which is to be criticized. Okay, or you can say which criticizes one, or you can say the abuses or the bricks or the. It means this is a negative word and this is a positive word. It implies that not only he got appreciation but also criticize. Okay, but also criticization. Okay, so he was also criticized. Now, who is he? Let us find it in future or in the deep of the paragraph. The Christian missionaries took alarm at his at his popularity. They used to raise funds by preaching that India was a land of heathens. Heathens means who has no religion. Okay, no religion. Okay, it means when one person, he is not of any religion, he does not want himself to be of any religion. So that is called no religion and that is person is known as heathen. Okay, waiting to be saved by Christianity. Now, what Christians do, Christian missionaries, they spread a rumor that is Indians or people who live in India, they are heathens. It means they do not have any religion and they want to be saved. It means they want a shelter of religion from Christians. Though it was not. So we know very well that India follows, or the people of India or all Indians follows one religion, that is Sanatan Dharma, and but here Christian missionary, they just wanted to convert Hindus into Christians. So they spread this rumor and they said that waiting to be saved by Christianity. The American press now began to say that it was a shame that anybody should try to teach India religion. Rather, the world should sit at her feet to learn it. Now, what happened? American press now began to say that. Now they initiated that it was a shame that anybody should try to teach. It means they knew that India is not a country where one should teach religion. In fact, they should lie in the feet of India or Indians just to learn it because they know the value of religion in India. Okay, so Vivekananda also said that India did not need religion but material support, because we know well that India, because of invasion of many people and the invasion of Britishers and all, so Swami Vivekananda, Sri Swami Vivekananda, he said that India does not need religion because every Indian has his own religion. And we know very well that about Indians, they mostly of them follow, and in fact there are various religions which every Indian follow. Okay, not every Indian, but different Indians, different religion. Or you can say, being a part of India, they being a part of India, there are several people who have a different religion and who have different religions. So we can see many religions in India only. For example, some are Hindu, some are Muslim, some follows Sanatan Dharma, some follow Islam, some follow you can say Sikh, or some are Christian. So every type of person live over here. The missionaries found that these subscriptions means people who are getting admitted, they had so long been receiving from the people were steadily declining. It means by these statements and because of Swami Vivekanand ji, they found that the subscriptions they were having, now they are diminishing or they are declining, because now the people got to know that they do not need or they don't need to be Christian, because they have their own religion. They blamed it on Swamiji. And now we are talking about Swamiji. It means whatever this he refers to Swamiji. Okay, because Swamiji means Vivekanand Swamiji. Okay, so Shri Vivekanand Swamiji. So they blamed it on. It means because they were their Christianity was declining, or you can say their subscriptions were declining. So they blamed Swamiji for this. They now started denigrating him all in all manner of ways. Now they started him, or you can say what they did. Christians, they just vilified Swamiji just because of this. They even began to spread scandals against his personal character. Now what they did, they just tried to vilify Swamiji, and also spread some scandals just against his personal character, that he's not a good person. Strangely enough, even some of his own countrymen joined them in the reasons of their own. Now, some of his means the Indians. Okay, what they did, they joined them because of their personal reasons, maybe because of some other issues. They did not like Swamiji, so they joined him. They joined Christians. So this is just a shame, but truth alone prevails. So this is also true, that truth alone prevails. It means if someone is true, that means he is true. You cannot vilify that particular person who is truth. As Swamiji always preached, because Swamiji always preached and prayed and always followed one thing, that truth always prevails. Okay, truth alone prevails. He did not try to defend himself. Even he did not try to defend himself, because he knew that truth is there and he is true, so no one can harm him. But others stood up for him. Now, Swamiji did not do anything to defend him, because he knew that he's true and he's fine. In fact, other peoples who were his supporters, they stood for him. Okay, vehemently protested, and they vehemently protested. Finally, all such mean attempts failed. Mean attempts. What were the mean attempts? To vilify Swamiji by Christians. So they were just failed, and his reputation only rose higher and higher. In fact, this particular situation or this incident, it you can say it rose the reputation of or goodwill of Swamiji more and more, or higher and higher, just because he was true. So he was all confident because he had a belief on God, or he trusted God, he trusted truth, therefore he won. Okay, now this was a nice paragraph, and again a thing that we got to know about Swamiji. He was the great man, as we all know very well. So the finest personality that India has got. Now, here we have some questions. In fact, I must tell you that whenever you get time, just read about Swamiji. He was one of the finest or one of the greatest personality of India. And in fact, if you read him, if you read his thoughts, if you read about him, that what he did on his in all or through all his life, it is really inspiring, and none other can do so. So he was really a great man. Well, now let us begin with the questions now. The passage teaches us. Now the question is not to believe in religions other than our own, not to get involved in scandals, not to visit foreign lands, not to deviate from the path of truth. Now, I hope you must have learned about these. You can easily answer this question as you have read the entire passage. Also, if you had not read this entire passage after that as well, you must have somewhere in your mind that what can be the answer of this question. First of all, if we say not to believe in religions other than our own, no, it is not fine, because India being a secular country, we all know that we respect each and every religion. In fact, we should respect each and every religion. It is not like that we just pray our God and we can say negative words for others. No, it is not like that. God is one and we have to follow him. Or if God is not one as well, we ought to respect each and every God. Okay, so each and every religion. Therefore, first cannot be true statement. Not to get involved in the scandals. No, it is not like about the passage, because as we have read the passage, it was not about scandal. Not to visit foreign lands. No, we should visit everywhere we want. Not to deviate from the path of truth. Yes, this is particular answer. Yes, this is the answer. So D will be the correct answer. Yes, in any manner we should not deviate from the path of truth, because truth alone prevails. And this passage itself shows this or proves this, that yes, truth alone prevails. Okay, we should stand with truth only, whatever the situation may be. We know that truth is bitter. Even then, we should follow or we should be with truth only. Well, now let us move to the next question. The next question is, Vivekananda was criticized by missionaries in America because he was a bad student of Western theology. Theology refers to study of religion. He opposed the tenets of Christianity. Americans had become very fond of him, and he did not allow them to raise funds in India. Now, as you can see over here, the missionaries found the subscriptions they had so long been receiving were steadily declining. Now, what had happened? Subscriptions refers to when someone becomes your customer and he purchased something from you. Now, what Christians did, or Christian missionaries did, they just you can say that they just provoke Indians, and they told that you are heathen, and they just converted them into Christianity. Okay, and converted them into Christian by any force. Okay, now what they did, they took some money from them. Okay, so they just brainwashed them, they took some money from them, so it was like raise funding. Okay, or so here, because Swamiji, he protested against them. In fact, he said that India has his own religion and they know very well about it. Okay, so they are not heathens. So they support Indians and Sanatan Dharma and all. So what they did, because just because of this, they blamed it on Swamiji. So the Christians, because their business was declining, they blamed it on Swamiji. And that is why he was criticized. Therefore, the correct answer will be D, because he did not allow them to raise funds in India. Okay, now let us move to the next one. The next question is, Swami Vivekananda told the American people that India did not approve of the Catholic Church, would teach religion to those who sit at her feet, required religious and material help, was self-sufficient in religion, though poor. Now, of course, as he said, what did he said? Vivekanand also said that India did not need religion but material support. It means India, she has religion, but not material support. Material support means money, because India was poor at that time. So he said D, that it was self sufficient in religion. India was self sufficient in religion though she was poor. Okay, so D will be the correct answer. Now the next question is, Vivekanand's rapport with the American people helped India get substantial aid, made his friends desert him, annoyed the American government, caused a drop in church collection. This is very simple according to the passage, as you all have seen. Its answer is T, that is, caused a drop in church collection. Because we know well that Vivekanand ji, he said that India does not need religion. India did not need religion but material support. Therefore, it is said in this line, long been receiving from people were steadily declining. It means caused a drop in church collection. So D will be the correct answer. Vivekananda did not defend himself because he believed in the ultimate triumph of truth. He was in a foreign land. Some of his countrymen were opposing him. He had brought many friends along to fight for him. No, he did not bring anyone. In fact, if you read this line, the last one, but truth alone prevails. As Swamiji always preached, he did not try to defend himself, but others stood up for him and vehemently protested. Now, he did not bring anyone. They themselves protested for him. Finally, all such mean attempts failed, and his reputation only rose higher and higher. Now, what happened? Because he believed that truth alone prevails. Therefore, answer will be A, that he believed in the ultimate triumph of truth. Okay, so this was the nice passage as we have read. So this was passage number 11 that we have read, a very nice passage about Swamiji. I must tell you again and again, do read about Swamiji whenever you get time. Okay, now we'll do passage number 12. I hope you understood each and every in our last passage, and that passage was really interesting. Now we'll read passage number 12, that what is it about. Now the passage is, a book is written not to multiply the voice merely, not to carry it merely, but to perpetuate it. So here in this passage, it is somewhere about a book. A book is written not to multiply the voice merely, not to carry it merely, but to perpetuate it. Perpetuate it means when something is continued for a long time. So a book is written for what? Not to multiply the voice merely. It means not to multiply the voice. It means to talk about it. Okay. And not to carry it merely, or not to carry it means not just for carrying. Okay. It to the school and to anywhere. No, it is not for that. But to perpetuate, it means to multiply its knowledge, or to multiply what it does, what it wants to say or imply. Okay, what the author wants to say through that book. So the author has something to say which he perceives means which he notices to be true and useful and helpfully beautiful. So far he knows no one has said it. So far he knows means whatever he writes, the author, whatever he writes, he feels that no one has written or noticed this before. So whatever I'm thinking, whatever I notice, I write it. So that is an author. And a book is written just for his thoughts. He wants to express them. And if he wants to express them, he wants that everyone should know about it. So far he knows no one else can say it, and he also feels that no other one can say it because he perceives it, no one else. He is bound to say it clearly and melodiously. Melodiously means in rhymes, if he may, clearly at all events. In the sum of his life, He finds this to be the thing or group of things manifest him this the piece of true knowledge or sight. True knowledge means whatever he knows it is true and whatever he has seen, which his share of sunshine and earth has permitted him to seize. That is a book. Permitted him to seize means to capture all the things. Okay, so whatever he perceives, whatever he notices, he used to jot down them in rhymes, or that is called a book. That is a book. So it is actually something about book, as we all know that this passage is about a book, and what for this book is written, what is the actual meaning of book. So this is actually the voice of an author to say it is like just a poem that yes, this is called a book. Okay, so this is somewhere the explanation of the meaning of the book. Very deep knowledge in this passage. This is not a physical definition. This is actually the literal definition about book. So the opening sentence of the passage implies that aim of writing book is to. So the first sentence. So they want to show the meaning of the book, or the aim of the book, or aim of writing a book is. Now let us see the options. Repeat the message it contains. Enable the author to express his ideas in writing. Preserve from extinction the message it contains. Propagate the ideology of author. Obviously, it shows the expression of author. It wants to say something which author perceives. He want to be true, that yes, this is fine, this is true and useful and helpfully beautiful. So he just want to express his opinion, or express his thoughts, whatever he thinks about the world, or how he perceives the world. So this is answer D, that propagate the ideology of the author. So the aim of writing a book is to propagate means promote the ideology of the author. Propagate means to spread. Which of the following would be the most suitable title for the passage? Contribution of an author, aim of writing a book, the source of true knowledge, or writers in their books. Now you should think of it, that what can be the title of the passage. Now if we see the entire passage, it is a definition of book, but actually it is the author's perceive, or whatever author perceives. So here the answer will be D, that is writers and their books, because it is not about one book or one author. In fact, it is about the writers and their books, because whatever writer writes, it is about his thought or his ideology, which he wants to propagate, which he wants to spread. Okay, so it should be writer and their books. So D will be the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. According to the writer, a person is impelled to write a book because he wishes to satisfy his ego. He has something nice and pleasing to say. He is capable of expressing whatever he wants to say, or he has discovered something unique, true and good, which he must convey distinctly and musically. Of course, as you can see over here, because he perceives to be true, useful and helpfully beautiful. So whatever he has perceived, he thinks that it is beautiful and it is also helpful for the entire world. That is why he writes book, and he should write books. So it should be answer D, because his aim of writing a book is to express himself, because he thinks that nobody has seen this earlier, nobody has noticed this earlier, nobody has perceived this earlier, and nobody has said this earlier. That is why he's writing his opinions in the book, just to show that you people must not have noticed or seen this. That is why I'm writing it, because I have perceived it, and you should also read the same. That will definitely help you out while you are living your life. While, for example, if you must have seen in many books that there were many inventions that have been made, there are many theories that have been made, many theorems that have been made, like in maths, physics, and so on. Now, the author of that particular theorem, or the inventor of that particular invention, he must have noticed that this was not made earlier. That is why he made him just for the help of the world. Okay, and he took the patent, or he took the copyright, or he took the name or credit of that invention because he knew that no one has done it before, and no one can say it, of course, because he only knew the concept and the theory. That is why he made it for everyone, and which is helpful to everyone. That is why he's writing that particular theorem or particular knowledge. So the books are written by the author, and their aim is to their aim is to express whatever they think, whatever they perceive, and they just think that no one has yet written it, or no one has yet said it, or no one has yet might be perceived it. Okay, so that is why the correct answer will be D. That is, he has discovered something unique, true, and good, which he must convey distinctly and musically. Therefore, answer will be D. Now let us move to the next question. And the next question is, which of the following is not implied in the passage? A writer is motivated to write a book if he discerns a great truth. An author of a book generally gathers some common truths and gives them a popular and pleasing expression. A great writer is convinced that whatever he says is not an ego or imitation of what others have said. An eminent writer's message is conveyed through plain, unambiguous language. Now, if we talk about the first one, a writer is motivated to write a book if he discerns a great truth. Yes, this is fine because he knows that something is true and no one has said it before. Okay, the author has something to say which he perceives to be true and useful and helpfully beautiful. So, A is correct answer. Okay, sorry, A is not correct answer. Sorry, A is the correct statement. Okay, it is the correct statement. An author of a book generally gathers some common truths, yes, of course, and gives them a popular and pleasing expression. As you can see over here, that helpfully beautiful, okay, perceives to be true and useful and helpfully beautiful, okay, and say it clearly and melodiously. He is bound to say it clearly and melodiously. Yes, of course, he says whatever he perceives, but in a rhythm manner. So this one is also correct. A great writer is convinced that whatever he says is not an ego. Not an ego means not the copy or the imitation. Imitation means copy of what others have said, because he thinks that whatever he's saying, he know that no one else can say it or no one has said it. Okay, so whatever he writes, it is unique, it is true, and no one has written it before. That is why he's writing that. An eminent writer's message is conveyed through plain, unambiguous language. Now, because the language can be ambiguous, because it is somewhere like you can say using the figure of a speech and all. Okay, like metaphor, simile. So there are several meanings of those lines, but the literary meaning we should understand. Okay, so D will be the correct answer because it is not actually given in the passage. So answer will be D. So D will be the correct answer. Now, let us move to the next question. Which of the following is opposite in meaning to the word manifest given in the passage? Now, where this manifest is given, he finds things to be the thing or group of things manifest him. Okay. Manifest means soften him. The piece of true knowledge. Okay. It means clear. So the answer will be hard. Okay, so the opposite, we are talking about the opposite meaning of the word manifest. Manifest means when we express something, we think that the burden of that thing has been gone away from us. And hard means when we feel something burdened. So hard is the correct answer. Okay, manifest you can say meaning to get easy. So D will be the correct answer. Now, all these questions are done now. I hope you understood each and every question in both the passages very well. Both of these passages were very good and interesting. We'll stop here only, and in the next session we will be doing some more passages. Thanks to you.